I just got done journaling, so many different thoughts. I started a new journal and I'm honestly really proud of myself. I don't say that often because I don't know why actually. But I finished my first adult journal, and to start this new one was very monumental for me. And I feel like ever since I ended the journal, I've been in a different place. And I know that has a lot to do with my growth in life on the spiritual journey. I feel like Lou competes with me all the time. He's a Virgo just like me too. Every time I pull out my camera or I'm on the phone, he will do stuff and make noise. It's actually funny. Do you know I'm recording right now? I have documented my creative spiritual journey as best as I can so far. And for so long, I felt uncomfortable being in front of the camera. But I had to work through that, and I had to go through a lot. And now I'm in a space to talk about it. There's so much that took place during this journey so far that has brought me to a freedom that I've never experienced before. It's the most genuine and pure love that I have experienced in my entire life. And I actually sat down and went through a lot of my thoughts, putting my thoughts to paper. How am I going to speak about this and everything? And so recently, I feel like God's like, it's time. Let's do it now. And I started to get a little nervous because I'm exposing myself to the world. I'm sharing pieces of me that's not just in my artwork, but my voice, my stories, my perspective, the experiences that I've gone through to get to this place. And honestly, my goal with speaking going forward is to really be a voice for those who feel like they can't speak on their behalf. To see that there are younger versions of me out there that want someone to say to them that it does work out and you can be yourself and everything is literally happening for a reason. Just hold on, literally. So, for those who don't know, my name is Joshua Ashley. I'm an artist, an author, speaker, photographer, what else? Singer. I don't know if people know that. I sing. And I'm starting to do that a lot more and push myself to do that and surround myself around music. I have a goal to play the piano. My goal in life is to create so much that it will literally broaden the minds of others. I literally want to just open up minds through my artwork and through videos and through talking. And I felt like for so long, my artwork was missing a piece of me, and it was my voice, it was my story. So I'm ready, and today I realized that I have to treat this like my job every single day. I have my 9-to-5 job, which landed in my lap back in 2021 when I got let go of my first big time job. It was a remote job, but they were trying to get me to work on Saturday and Sunday. I didn't sign up for that. That was not in my contract. So when I put my foot down on a couple things, they were like, we're gonna have to let you go. The job that I have now literally came the same day I was asked to leave. So I'm grateful for this job. And I know that it's been 4 years now and it's time for something new. Even though the climate right now is not the best to be job searching and hopping around, I'm very secure with what I have right now, but I'm also looking out for myself. And I'm looking out for more opportunities to come because things are stacking up to the point where I could literally go crazy, but I'm not because I choose peace. This week was a week for me to choose peace. I've had 3 conversations this week that could have taken me back, but I choose not to. And that's a choice. And these are things that I'm just learning along the way that help me to navigate through my challenges and things that are thrown at me as I'm leveling up. Because as I speak right now, I'm literally like, I can feel the intense vibration in my body because my spirit knows My soul knows that it's all catching up in the physical. This room itself is literally a manifestation of prayers, belief, and hard work. I'm literally standing in my very first art studio. It's real. So after reflecting over the past couple of conversations, I started to see that certain reactions and the ways that you respond to a situation, to a challenge, will literally keep you in a loop. It will keep you in a cycle based off if you respond the same. And I saw that because I'm in a cycle that I feel like it's ending. I can confidently say that this cycle is ending because of how I am choosing peace over anxiety. Because in the past, God has shown me multiple times that it works out. That anytime I am in need or I want something, it comes. I am a living testimony of that. So, context. We all have bills to pay, right? My bills are paid. So, things are stacking up, student loans. I'm looking out for myself. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to get a new car. And Rose, she's doing well. I've been having the same car since high school, since 2014, 2015. And I've had some major repairs on her. However, she's still rolling, and we're going to roll till she can't anymore. As of right now, I need to look out though. Save up for a new car, which will come with new insurance and new payments and a car note. And so I'm looking out for that. It may not be present now, but it's coming. Student loans and other things that just come up. The what ifs. And they're not necessarily coming up as worries now. They're more just like, let's make sure we take care of it if something were to take place. Just a plan B. Plan A is for everything to work out. But sometimes it doesn't work out the way I envision. So I have to be like, okay, God, what's the solution for this? Because that's something I've learned, is that there's a solution to every problem, period. Every problem. So this is not necessarily a problem right now. It's just something I need to have faith. And that's literally like, if I'm going to provide a testimony of faith, I have to live it. So that's what I'm doing. And every time a doubt comes in my head, I tell myself, I lack nothing because God is everything. I have everything that I need right here. And then I also say, I get everything I want and everything I need at the right time. There's no need to worry or stress because I get everything I want and everything I need at the right time. And I believe that because I've seen it. So now that I'm leveling up and I'm learning all of the new material when it comes to owning a business, selling my art, how to post and how to save up and what not to do with money, who not to trust with your taxes, all these little different things. God is my teacher. Life is my teacher. And I'm grateful for these moments because I get to document them, share them, and provide a way for others like me to see that this can work out. I journaled that I'm ready last night. Today, I got an email that could have made me concerned, but I chose to be mindful of my thoughts. And I said, I'm going to choose peace, respond peacefully in hopes of everything will work out no matter what. I also got a message from an art friend about a program that she referred. And I'm like, all of this is happening at once for a reason. It's a huge shift happening. And it's setting up the stage for people like us. Because if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. To have a chance to create without any limitations. I see a different stage. I see different lights. And I see a different audience than what we've seen before. And it's literally the time to step foot on that stage, not perform, but be authentic. I can actually stand here and be myself because of the work that I've done. And now I'm ready to share a lot of what I've done to get to this point and still document the process. I will end with this little story. I've had several situations where God will make something happen to show me that, hey, I'm still here and everything's going to work out. I've been doing this research. I call it the Matrix research, but really the Matrix is the umbrella. But there's so many little things that go into it, and I definitely will be getting into that And a part of that is the Wizard of Oz story, which for us, we know The Wiz. Well, I've always wanted to see it in person. Didn't know that they were in Houston for a tour, and my cousin was like, I'm going. And I was like, what? I want to go, but it's sold out. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I literally just but God knew I wanted to go. Tell me why the day of, I get a message that a close relative had tickets to go, and I was able to go see The Wiz. And during The Wiz, there were a lot of reflections of myself, of my ancestors, of legacy. And the second act, I boohooed, I cried, because I felt like I was home. And it felt like a big hug from God saying, I know what you want, I know what you need. And when they talked about ease on down the road, it just showed the journey of this life and how you face all of these different obstacles, but continue walking and continue to take one step after the next, no matter how hard it is, no matter how much I want to give up and say, you know what, y'all can have it. No, I need this. And after seeing that show, it was a confirmation that what I'm doing, I'm taking the right path, and I'm believing in myself. Today I'm scrolling on TikTok, and this lady's like, God's going to send you a yellow house. And this is a confirmation for yada yada, that you're getting what you have been waiting for. And on my walk today, I saw a yellow house. I've taken that route many times, but I don't think I've paid attention to the house. That's why it's so important to be present and just look at your surroundings. But I saw it and I was like, wow. 5 hours later, I see a yellow house. And I'm like, God, I know what's happening. I'm just waiting. My hands are open and I'm just waiting for it to come and catch up in the physical realm. So I went back to her video and I saw another video of her explaining the yellow house. And she literally brought up, follow the yellow brick road. This is your destiny. And when she said that, I said, yeah, I believe it. So I've been looking for a new job this entire time. And I already have it. I just need to actually do the work that requires me to keep this job. I know I will do well at it. Everything I touch literally turns into gold. And as much as my business brings visions to life for other people, it's time for me to do that for myself. Last year, when I lost one of my clients who wanted to take a step down to save money, I get it. It gave me a push to treat myself as my own client. That made me start doing a lot more content, and I felt like it kind of went up and then it just went down. And I'm like, no, staying consistent is going to look different for me. However, this has to be something that I pour into every single day, because the way out is not through anybody else. It's not. I'm seeing that what I have envisioned, I know God has a greater vision. It requires me to go within and do the work here, today, here in this room, with this camera, with everything else, and literally create this world that I've been dreaming of since I was 9 years old. So if you're like me and you resonate with anything that I've said today, let's talk about it. Let's dive deeper and let's keep each other uplifted, because we need it. We are literally a creative future. Art carries the world. It brings life to so many different people who need it. And this is a critical time for art. So I'm ready. And I know that May 1st is going to look completely different than May 31st, because from what I feel on the inside and how fast things can change, yeah,